Honestly, just having fun with our team. When you think about it, you think about all the teams that aren't still playing. So, it's really great to think about that we're still together. We still get to see each other every day. So I'm just really looking forward to that. And then on top of that, winning some games. So.
Yeah, this team is special. We enjoy spending time with each other just outside of basketball, and I feel like we've really fostered those relationships this year. So to be able to, get that extra week and play another game to sort of survive and move on is really exciting for us, and we're excited to put together what we've been working so hard for all season long.
How have you learned to just have fun playing basketball?
I think for both of us, getting that extra year is really special. Not everyone got that opportunity. So I think just reminding myself that I'm not here just to win games, but also to be with the team, people that I really look up to and like to be surrounded by. So I try to focus on that, and then also just be competitive. We have a great team, so it's just so fun to be on the court together.
I think we're our best when we are having fun on the court. I think those are the best games, and it starts in the locker room before the games, just having fun with each other, getting excited, building energy, and if we have all of our players, all 20 of us, having fun on that court, I think special things can happen.
You guys have had the opportunity to go on a lot of trips together as a team. What is your guys' favorite part of those trips?
Favorite parts, I would say, we've gone around the world together. I would say just doing things outside of basketball are super fun, going to dinners, eating with each other, building memories, laughing together. I mean, the fifth years, we've gone so many places in the U.S. and to Italy, and we've built so many lifelong memories because of that. And once, we do pack up and say goodbye, those memories is what, we're going to carry on with our life. And that's been super important. And this program has really allowed us to build those memories.
Yeah, obviously the big trips like Italy are a lot of fun, but even just the trips to Wisconsin, Minnesota, those quick trips are a lot of fun too. That time in the hotel together. We make a lot of memories, have a lot of laughs, so it's fun either way.
How does the tournament experience from previous years help in preparation for this weekend?
I think it's huge. For us, a lot of us have been there before. We've done it the past few years, so I think it eases the nerves a little bit. We know what to expect, kind of what we're going into, and the competitiveness that's there. I think it's huge for our preparation and just the mindset that we all have. So
yeah, having experience and being in big moments previously is super important. It helps us on the court and our preparation. We know what to expect. We've been here before, and we know what the end goal is and some things to do to accomplish that.
How are you a better basketball team than in November? Because obviously there was a lot of expectations for this team, but how have you gotten better in these last few months?
yeah, I think this season hasn't been easy. I think a lot of people could have expected it to be with just how we ended last year, but we knew that there was still a lot of work to be done, and I feel like we have put in that work this year. We had a couple tough losses, but I think that ultimately made us better and helped us, kind of realize where we needed to grow, and I think we've taken those steps. So I'm really excited about where we're at right now.
I think, coaches have said, you want to be playing your best basketball now. If we were playing our best basketball in November, December, we probably wouldn't be able to grow into who we've become now and accomplish all these things that we've done throughout the season. And I think, our growth throughout this whole season has really been something special. And this season was hard. And to kind of see this come full circle and get back to have an opportunity to play in this NCAA tournament and, continue on is super special.
Kind of on that note, as you think about this season as a whole, is there one moment, one play, one game that you're the most proud of so far this year?
I think for me, just even this past Saturday, being able to go undefeated in the conference for a second year is huge. we've talked about it, but beating one team 3 times in a season is really hard. So regardless of what game it was, none of them were easy, I think. And so it was just really awesome to see us be able to pull that out and get those wins. And I think, it shows us that when we play hard, play together, that we can come out on top. So
I would say, there were some games in that middle of the season that really made us stop and question, what not we're doing, but how we were going to accomplish the goals that we set at the beginning of the season. Because, we weren't the same team as we were last year, and we just weren't performing, to our fullest potential that we felt we could be. And I think, those few games and building trust off each other and, developing our basketball team is really important in that middle of the season.
Having the game Saturday where you had to scratch and claw and fight against a really good team to get a victory, and you beat them for the 3rd time this year, how does that maybe help get that edge back as you guys start in March again?
I think, having that game the outcome was obviously amazing, but the way it happened was super important too. To be down going into halftime and kind of have that 10-point deficit and get back and, fight. Previous games we'd been down before and we just couldn't, get that fight to get the win. And I think it's really important that going into this weekend, everyone's good, everyone's going for the same goal, and we're going to get the best from every team. And knowing that we might not always have that lead, but we can go back, come together and work hard to kind of get back in the game.
yeah, like Lauren said, we were down at half, but I don't think any of us really doubted it at that moment. I think just going forward, we need to keep taking it, one game at a time, one play at a time, and I think good things will come from that. So.
I asked the same thing of Coach. You have to go on the road first and second rounds this year, but it's within probably about a 3-hour drive from here. Your families are a big part of that crowd in the stands, so what's that like seeing them, game after game cheering you on?
Yeah, it's special. A lot of us have supportive families. We travel well, I think, our Wartburg team does, so it's super fun. Our families have gotten really close over the years, too, with all those trips that we've gone on, so it's super fun. And, yeah, that close road trip, I think, will have a lot of people come with us, so it'll be awesome to see that.
The support that we get from our families and is super important. We're so appreciative of it and grateful. It allows us to do what we're able to do, and I'm excited to get that small crew up there. We travel well, like Jaedon said. We've gotten a group all the way to Rhode Island last year, and they're loud and mighty in the stands, and hearing them cheer us on while we're on that court just gives us that little extra boost.